GreenLite is a team of people, using technology and unique regulatory authority today to solve very real problems for very important clients across the country.
The way that we actually provide transparency, predictability, and speed in the construction permitting process is that we have a combination of human expertise. We have incredible technology, agentic products, workflow products that help the permitting process. And then we have unique regulatory authority. We're able to combine those three things into the GreenLite platform, and that's what allows us to deliver outcomes, not software licenses, but outcomes for our customers.
We're kind of like a TSA pre-check for permits. So imagine going to the airport, it's Christmas Eve, there's 300 people at Newark, and you're stuck in a 3-hour line, your flight leaves in 2 hours. That's kind of what we do. We get you there with an hour spare.
So what actually makes a permit move faster is when you have a dedicated team of experts who are committed to getting your permit as carefully and efficiently as possible, and will really represent you every step of the way and work directly with the jurisdiction to resolve every issue as it arises.
A dashboard alone is not enough to solve permitting problems because you can see where something's at, but that doesn't mean it's going to move along with the jurisdiction. I think the human connection is really important in the sense of you get a comment back, put it into a platform for someone else to see. You don't really get to the root of what a reviewer is looking for. Having someone pick up the phone, call, understand the comments, relay that back to the project team just makes everyone's life a little bit easier.
We want to work with them and make the process go as smoothly as possible. If we're friendly and nice, you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar, right?
Construction is always a team effort. No one builds a building by themselves. And so I think when you take all those perspectives into consideration and kind of collaborate on what they all can bring to the table, that's how you get an effective outcome for a project. We have a very collaborative team internally as well, and so we do a lot of cross-training. Our project managers specifically work and onboard a lot of our coordinators and train up and coming talent here on the team. And so it's really cool to see engineers working directly with our architects and teaching each other things that they probably typically wouldn't have overlapped on in a traditional construction industry setting.
There's a backlog in the building departments. They actually need our help. And a lot of building departments really love the fact when they see a GreenLite application come in that it's going to be done well.
Why I'm looking forward to kind of continuing my time here at GreenLite is because each day we are doing things that are truly impactful and making real results for our customers. I might miss design, I might miss something in construction, but the reality is I'm still going to have a permit problem. It's pretty cool for me to kind of give my expertise and my skill set into a problem that could impact me one day. So really this idea of being at GreenLite long-term is so much about the impact we're making on an industry that needs a solution like ours.
Permitting is always difficult. Our job is finding a solution to making it less difficult, which is a lot easier said than done. Now, in my experience, it hasn't been about changing the way we get things permitted. It's about following the legislation and the rules in front of us. What GreenLite is doing and why I believe in it so much is we're not following the rules, we're changing the way things are done.
I don't think it's ever too late for GreenLite to step in and help. We have a team full of experts here who understand the full permitting process, so we might not have gotten in with your team right at submission, but we have a strong understanding of what it's going to take to get a permit. We can jump in towards the middle, towards the end to help you get across the finish line.
We talk a lot about where we're going in the next 5-10 years. And I remember 2 years ago writing that vision statement, ignite an era of intelligent building. And I think domestically it's really easy to see where that goes, right? I mean, if there are 10 or 15 million construction permits processed every year, we want GreenLite to have a role in making the majority of those more transparent, more predictable, and faster. We have a lot to build here, a lot of infrastructure, a lot of housing, a lot of things that, a lot of power, a lot of data centers, a lot of things that are gonna have to make us competitive globally, with the rest of the world. And it's a really big opportunity. It's really clear where we're headed.
I want to look back in 10 years, and I want everyone to know that GreenLite ignited a new era of intelligent building in America.